aboard the Concha Del Mar earn double XP for all games played in the wreck. Meanwhile, the city goes haywire, as every game you play will feature new rules and rewards. That's it for me. Now get out there and hunt for glory.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this, and a chance now. Now it's ended out at it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Embiid, and it's Shepherd in at the power forward position. And for Boston, down in the front court along with Tatum. Conley out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Shepherd. Off target from outside. Now Rose. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Milton the pass to Embiid. And stolen by Williams. Tatum on the wing. Outside Williams. And Embiid with the block.
He's a fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. From 12 feet out, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. To the paint. Here's Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot, because the defense is giving him room to do so.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
On the wing, Brown. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Conley against Simmons. Here's Shepard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And a new group in for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Derrick Rose. And it's Lowry in for Mike Conley. Outside, Smart. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. Here's Harris. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And he makes the first.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. And Brown drops them both. The 76ers trail by 6. Curry passes to Harris. Over Thompson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration and converting while under pressure. Well done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That's good from Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Lowry drives in. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. Knocked away. Harris outside. The shot. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Horford.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pritchard, he's checked in for Brown. And the second free throw, good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. And Thibault sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Five to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Lowry from deep three-point land. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Goes up to the stripe. Cousins, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. And Thompson kicks to Horford. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And the three off target.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
That ties the game.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pritchard passes to Thompson. Lowry for 3. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Cousins. And it's Thibault in the corner. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Jason Tatum is checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Thompson outside. Passes to Horford. Trying to end the drought. And it's good on the way out.
One of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete, too.
Simmons looking around. Out to Harris. wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harris. From 11 feet away, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Milton with it. Right wing. Three-pointer by Embiid. And he trains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the Sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Rose is out there with Conley, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Tipped away and stolen by Tatum. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 5 now. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for 1 season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Here's Embiid, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
Outside Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Rose, that's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Tatum kicks to Conley. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the rejection by Embiid. To the right side. Back to Milton. Clock at 4. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. And Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And there's the pass to Tatum on the wing. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Embiid, the pass to Curry. Back to Embiid. Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Boston trailing. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Loudest section wants a free T-shirt.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Derrick Rose. And it's Lowry in for Mike Conley. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Seth Curry. Here's Horford, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Back to Simmons. Over Thompson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons. Not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Smart against Harris. Pass to Horford. Over Milton. Horford no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Here's Simmons. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Celtics trail by 3. Lowry kicks to Brown.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. Lowry against Simmons. Lowry feeling it out a bit. That one goes. Counted. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. Then for the 76ers, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Thybulle can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Lets it go from 11, and again it's Boston converting. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game, and Cousins gets it to go.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
A nice shot by Harris.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's Brown with the 3, and that one is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Has as impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Joel Embiid. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Shepard in at the 4-man position. And they double up Embiid. Pass to Shepard. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Conley, the pass to Tatum. That's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Milton. The pass to Shepard. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 3. Uncovered. Again, Philadelphia.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Outside Tatum. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Dish now to Simmons. And stolen by Williams. This ball movement by Boston. There's Tatum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Timeout call the 76ers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Loose. Pass to Shepard. Passes it to Milton. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Tatum's got 9 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar
the rest of the team.
Lowry against Simmons. Lowry passes to Tatum. And again, it's Boston converted.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And here is Simmons. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Horford comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Rose. Outside Lowry. The pass to Pritchard. That one misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Pritchard passes to Lowry. Pass to Horford. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Horford.
Horford being opportunistic there and getting busy pounding that glass.
Outside, Simmons. Down low. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Lowry. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Cousins. It's good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Philadelphia leading by 5. Simmons on the wing. Passes it to Cousins. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Horford against Harris. Over Horford. Harris misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Thompson finds Horford. Drives to the hoop. And good that time. And it's 8 points for Horford.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
High post Cousins. Working on Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Lowry. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tries the hook. And that one, good. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart passes to Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. He has 6.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Harris looking it over, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers ahead. They lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. End quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On in the front court along with Tatum. Derrick Rose is out there with Conley, and it's Williams at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Conley kicks to Tatum. Dishes it to Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. Tatum gets hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons passes to Shepard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to Brown. It's sent back down by Simmons. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams. Simmons passes to Thibault. Feeds it to Embiid. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Conley, the pass to Williams. Conley against Simmons. Brown outside. Outside Rose. Over Milton. And that one goes long. Philadelphia leading by 5. Now Thibault. To the middle. Here's Shepard. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And that one misses. Celtics trail by 7. Rose passes to Tatum. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Now the pass to Embiid. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Rose. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Shoots from the line. Simmons pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the lane. And that's 17 points for Joel Embiid.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem. I mean, he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Williams passes to Tatum. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And they double up Embiid. Guarded by Tatum. And the shot goes down.
20.
And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Simmons against Conley. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 8.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Simmons. Covered by Conley. Back to Simmons. Down low. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Here's Conley. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Williams. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Brown. Williams kicks to Brown. Embiid against Rose. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Mike Conley.
For the Celtics, Kyle Lowry.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lowry. It's sent back down by Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Ball.
At the top of the key, Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. 3-pointer, Lowry. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Simmons with it. Pass to Shepard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And they pick up 2. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Lowry dishes to Rose. And here's Tatum for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. Simmons against Lowry. Simmons the bounce pass. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shepard the pass to Simmons. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. And they'll keep possession. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 23.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was.
For Joel Embiid.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Jaylen Brown. Langford's checked in for Rose. And Smart subbed in for Kyle Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
The dish to Curry. Passes it to Tavares. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green against Smart. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Langford. D right on him, and Curry pulls it down. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Sweat, 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 sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the grid to get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case to get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers, yeah, I'm off the boards.